Let me ask you something. Have you ever set a goal so big, so exciting, so life-changing, only to fall short weeks later? You start strong, you're motivated, you've got a plan, but somehow life happens. You miss one day, then two, and suddenly that goal is nothing but a memory. Here's the truth they don't teach in school or even in most self-help books. Goals don't work. Systems do. The people who win in life, in business, in health, they don't obsess over goals. They design systems that make winning inevitable. So, if you're tired of falling short, if you're done with starting over every January, and if you're ready to finally take control of your life, this message is for you. Let's break it all down. Part 1. Why goals are broken. Goals sound sexy. They feel powerful, but they're deeply flawed. Why? Because goals are outcomes, they're results, they're events in the future you can't fully control. You can set a goal to lose 10 kilograms, but if you don't sleep well, if stress hits, if you get injured, goodbye goal. You can aim to make $1 million, but if the market crashes or your product flops, boom. Goal crushed. The problem isn't dreaming big. The problem is relying on goals as your guiding star instead of the process to get there. Think about this. Everyone wants to win. Every athlete wants gold. Every entrepreneur wants success. But the winners, they don't just want it. They design their days to make success a byproduct. In other words, they don't set goals, they build systems. Part 2. Systems versus goals. The core difference. Let's simplify it. A goal is a result. I want to write a book. A system is the process. I write 500 words every morning. See the difference? Goals focus on the destination. Systems focus on the journey. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, put it perfectly. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Your system is what you do daily, not what you hope for someday. Want a successful business? That's a goal. Your system? Daily marketing, great service, constant learning. Want to get fit? Goal. System? Meal planning, gym schedule, recovery, sleep. Goals are nice for direction, but systems are everything when it comes to execution. Part 3. The psychology of systems. Let's get a bit deeper. Why do systems work so well? Because your brain is wired for routines, habits, patterns. When you chase a goal, your brain lives in the future. It's always saying, "I'll be happy when..." That creates pressure, stress, and a constant feeling of not being enough. But systems? They ground you in the now. You stop chasing. You start creating. You shift from outcome-based living to identity-based living. Let me explain. Instead of saying, "I want to run a marathon," say, "I am a runner." Instead of saying, "I want to write a book," say, "I am a writer." When you align your system with your identity, your habits change effortlessly. And when your habits change, your life changes. Part 4. Examples from real-life success stories. Let's bring this to life. 1. Stephen King, one of the most prolific authors ever, writes 2,000 words every day. He doesn't wait for inspiration. His system is simple. Write tight daily. Books take care of themselves. 2. Jerry Seinfeld had a system to write better jokes. He marked an X on his calendar every day he wrote. His goal wasn't to write the best joke. It was to not break the chain. That system made him legendary. 3. Warren Buffett reads for hours daily. His system? Compound knowledge. The billions came later. None of them focused on the goal. They built systems and let those systems do the heavy lifting. Part 5. How to build a system that works. And so, how do you build a system that changes your life? Here's a framework you can use. 1. Identity. First, don't start with what you want. Start with who you want to become. I want to be healthy. I am someone who prioritizes health. I want to be rich. I am someone who manages money wisely. Identity drives behavior. Behavior creates results. 2. Start ridiculously small. Don't try to overhaul your life overnight. Want to get in shape? Start with a 5-minute workout. Want to write? Start with 100 words. Want to meditate? Start with 1 minute. Build momentum, then scale. Issue 3. Design your environment. Make your system easy to follow. Want to eat healthy? Keep junk out of the house. Want to work deep? Turn off notifications. Want to read daily? Keep a book on your pillow. Don't rely on motivation. Rely on design. 24. Track the process, not the outcome. Don't ask, did I hit my goal? Ask, did I follow my system today? Did I show up? Did I do the work? Success becomes inevitable when you focus on input, not output. 5. Review and adjust. Every 30 days, check your system. What's working? What's draining? What can you simplify? This isn't about perfection. It's about consistency and course correcting. Part 6. The freedom in systems. You know what's beautiful? When you have a system, you stop second-guessing. You stop waiting for motivation. You stop starting over. You simply do the work, and the results take care of themselves. No stress, no pressure, just process. Systems free you from the emotional roller coaster of goal chasing. And ironically, when you stop obsessing over goals, you reach them faster. Because it's not about intensity, it's about consistency. Part 7. What to do now. Build your first system. Right now, think of one area of your life you want to change. Don't write a goal. Write the system. Examples. Instead of, I want to get 6-pack abs, I train 5x a week and prep my meals every Sunday. Instead of, I want 1 million followers, I post 1 high-quality video daily and engage with my community. Instead of, I want to be confident, I journal daily, face 1 fear a week, and speak up once a day. Design a process, commit to the system, and trust the journey. Here's the truth most people never realize. Goals are temporary, systems are forever. Anyone can dream. Few build the discipline to show up daily, without applause, without motivation, without results. Just trust in the system. But those who do, they don't just succeed once. They win over and over again. So stop obsessing over outcomes. Start crafting systems. And watch your life transform, one small, consistent action at a time. If this message hit home, share it with someone who's stuck in the goal-setting trap. And if you're serious about real change, not the hype, not the fluff, then commit today. Build one system. Master it. Then another, then another. That's how you become unstoppable. Let's go.